Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go and getting to start. Nathan Eovaldi. Chris, how about a scouting report?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. Ball to strike. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ozuna hauls it in, and there's one away. And now batting, Mike Trout. Foul ball there. And now 2-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
2 down, bases empty, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. Two outs, base is empty. Bouncer to Young. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. Angels leave one, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Reed Detmers.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That one
Ball
misses.
4, inside.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the DH, Wyatt Langford. And there's a ball. And here it comes. And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foscue gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, no outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young. And a count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one the other way. Grissom in plenty of time to first. That's the inning. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Vaughn Grissom. Next pitch is outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
96, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit. Second inning here, no score. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch
1-2.
upstairs. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4. Tried
base.
another splitter, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Pulls that one foul. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That one just misses. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. This to third, and that one handled. One at second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So digging in, Cameron Cawley. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And that's way high. And it's 2-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Globe Life Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Digging in, Wade Meckler. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one to first. Berger. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the batting
Zach
order
Neto.
turns over. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Trout. Top of the third, no score. Outside low, and that's ball two. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On the ground. Young tossed the first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, and we are still scoreless. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Justin Foscue.
2-1.
– Fastball in for a strike, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Trout is there. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter. Wyatt.
And next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Shanuel. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now, Brandon Nimmo.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Nolan Shanuel. The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 4th inning underway. No score. Close, but called a ball. Full count now.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In the hole. Jump throw, and they get the out. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Calling. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Josh Young. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one way inside. That's out to center field. Trout hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jake.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That just misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Detmers keeping an eye on him. Now Kyle Higashioka. Down low, it kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
That one misses. Now 3-1. Cameron Cawley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Duran on at second with 2 down. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Globe Life Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Josh Lowe. Pitch misses. 2-1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
To third, Young. Whips it across, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Logan O'Hoppe. The Angels hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a good eye there.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And the Angels are gone in order. Still no score. New pitcher on here, Ryan Zephyr-John.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And stepping in is the speedy Cameron Cawley.
Number 27.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Alejandro Ozuna now at the plate. And that misses. And the count 2-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Bachman, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 52, getting cranked up as well.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's the Rangers DH, Wyatt Langford. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Shanuel under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now that is right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Up next for the Rangers, Brandon Nimmo. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Josh Young waiting to hit for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
I think you're sitting off speed there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now that is third baseman, Josh Young.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. Now the left fielder, Wade Meckler.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, no appeal. Action in the pen down there. Cole Winn preparing to come on if needed. Alexander also getting ready. Next pitch is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Eovaldi checks the runner. Meckler back on a dive. That misses. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Meckler on at first. Nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Mike Trout. Pickoff throw. Meckler back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
One down. Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And it skips into dirt. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young makes the play, and that'll do it. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Bachman.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Chase Silseth up and loosening in the pen. Saucedo also throwing. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now Ezekiel Duran. That's down and in. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Now that is catcher
Kyle
Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And downstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Meckler settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 75.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Vaughn Grissom.
Second baseman Vaughn Grissom.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the 3rd baseman. 2 outs.
High.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
and a miss, and he got him to chase. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels lead one, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the seventh, and now the center fielder, Cameron Cawley. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-1.
Strike two.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Full count.
Alejandro Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one lifted to left. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now here is Alejandro Ozuna. And that's too high. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and he's out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Justin Foscue. Two down, nobody on. And now 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to center field. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
She hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the ass.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Winn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the blade and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Zach Neto will hit next. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Trout. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
There's a strange wind blowing.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chase Silseth.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. The throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. 2 outs. That's a little bit low. Late swing fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Jake Berger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the air. Grissom. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Rangers go down quickly there, and our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Latz getting loose out there. Number 65 getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Full count.
Now he breaks his bat. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Jorge Soler.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. And it remains 2-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fly ball center field. Cawley drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kirby Yates.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Duran. And strike 2.
1-2.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
They're down to their final strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
But we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Allergy, 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 allergy.